Game entry narration assistance. Press triangle to turn off. Press square to continue.
I don't like it. Sailing to an uncharted island with strange folk aboard.
Keep your voice down. I just want the captain to hear you.
It ain't the captain I'm worried about. It's that priest. If he's a man of the cloth, I'm the Virgin Mary.
All you seek will soon be yours, Captain. It is indeed the Island of Legend.
So you say. If you're wrong, the price of the voyage will be paid in blood. Yours. And those vagabonds you brought along.
They merely seek adventure, Captain. The island calls to those who forge their own destiny.
You lied to me, priest!
I warned you the journey would be difficult.
You said nothing about sailing through the very gates of hell!
Hell is all but inevitable for one such as you, Aldous Thorpe. The island offers something much greater than gold. Redemption. For me, and perhaps even for you. Do not fear the storm, Captain. faith will see us through.
Drink and accept my gift.
I feel your blessings surge within me. Everlasting glory will be ours. Pathetic.
You have failed. You have stolen what is mine. And now, you will join me. No matter. You will be mine soon enough.
It's steel, demon! A strong one, are you? Death and Beck, and you still have your soul. You should be proud. Let the air fill your lungs, friend. You have conquered death and been born again, like new. No small feat. You died, and it won't be the last time. But this is Eternum. No one gets away that easy on a ship. Smashed by the Stormwall, of course. Like everyone else here. Maybe you forget. Would be a blow to your head killed you. But it will pass. Your soul is strong. That's what matters. They are reborn as something else. The corrupt. But you must be starving, friend. I always feast after that. Don't worry. Many boars roam wild just off the beach. Yes. And you will also want a skin. Gather flint and wood. And
Let us see what you have there. A crude knife, but made well enough.
of course it's well crafted, Urta. They were following my instruction.
More likely a natural, this one. That's good, stranger. Now you will need wit and skill if you would not languish on Eterno. The town of Brightwen up the road is mostly safe, but out here, we are on our own. No, I've never been well suited to village life, but many here seek the refuge of a community to feel safe.
They fool themselves. Nowhere is safe on Eternum. We may escape death, but pain and suffering, and even madness lurk everywhere.
Yes, we are all a little mad on this island. But your mind is probably consumed with hunger right now, I suspect. Yes, those beasts trample everything in sight. You won't have to go far to find them. Hunt and skin a boar, then cook your meal over the fire.
successful hunt? Enter. Yes, it smells like you cooked it just right. If there is any left over, give it here. Best not to let it go to waste, you know.
Hunt and cook your own boar, lazy bastard. If there's any food left, you keep that for yourself, newcomer.
Ah, Erda is teasing me. Of course. I'm just taking a moment to recover my strength before wading back in to cut down the corrupted.
Yeah, this is the beginning.
During
Very
rebirth,
beginning. I just
their
started this
souls
character.
become claimed by evil. They're like demons, possessed only with the desire to spread their madness.
It just came on PS Plus like
I thought
yesterday.
you
I
knew.
think.
The wreckage of your ship is just across the water. But there is nothing and no one that can be saved. All you can do now is put your former crewmates to rest. And hope
both.
they don't return. If you keep your weapon at the ready. Slope?
It's open world, so you can have other players play with you. Otherwise, you can play solo. Yeah, no, you can play this solo, or else you can play with friends.
See, Urta, see! I knew our friend here would prove worthy. Who better to tutor a new arrival in the ways of Eternums than us?
Indeed, but know this, new blood. The island's lessons never end. Our lives persist, but time marches on. This new corruption spreads like fire, and as you can see, it is now at our doorstep. It's quite concerning.
Must you be so grim? You'll scare off our new friend here. We always find a way through, do we not? In fact, I heard pistol shots a few minutes ago. There may still be others out there. I agree. There are many shipwrecks, but if we...
Stop being so thick-headed, Elstrom. Those ships will just be followed by more.
Aha! Yes, we will spread out.
I'm not sure which undertaking is the greater risk, but...
I am sorry we cannot venture forth together, but...
You eluded me in death, but our souls are bound. I am with you. I am within you.
Eagle-edge, you bastards! So, here I am, fighting off the demon hordes, and I'm thinking, how the hell do I get down from up here? So what do you say? Maybe give a girl a hand? Back on the sand. You have my thanks. I know a safe spot this way. Come on. This isn't my first shipwreck, you know. One thing I've learned, you have to always think ahead, keep an eye on the horizon. And there's booty to be had here. Countless treasures captain and crew had stashed on board, if you know where to look. Well now, I was beginning... Perfect. I'm not about to go walk... This is... And there's booty to be had here. In fact, that's the spirit. It's a deal. I need to circle back my There you are. I was starting to worry. More importantly, though, what did you find? Let's see here. Oh, yes. These are definitely worth it. Unfortunately, I didn't have as much luck as you did. Those damn red-eye rotters are... I worry it's bad luck leaving behind my own treasures. But I can't get through. Now there's a good mate. Tough one too, if you're so confident. Tell you what. If you can get my stuff back, I'll give you a greater share of our profits. 40-60. Or what the hell, 30-70. Most of our cargo, born in me...
Look how they fall in line when they realize something greater than them is at their doorstep. It will be the same with corruption.
You're back just in time. And you rescued a survivor, too. Your legend grows by the hour. This Grace O'Malley has spirit. She does not like our refuge here. Despite her personality, we could use her help against the enemy. I think I found what is causing all the corruption. I scouted the sea caves along the shoreline, and I saw many corrupted. Something evil is stirring in there. I can feel it.
As if the crimson clouds hovering over the area weren't a dead giveaway. I've told him for days that's where it was coming from.
Yes, I know. I told you I would check it out, and now I have. Some dark energy. See now. That is the spirit of a warrior. We will charge into battle together, my friend. It's a shame your pirate companion refuses to join us.
The poor girl's just survived a shipwreck. And you ask her to face death. I suspect you will be wasting your breath.
Aye. Do not take long, my friend. I will await you at the entrance to the sea caves.
I'm as grateful as can be. But don't ask me to go on a fool crusade against those red-eyed demons. I don't need a Medal of Valor. Just a coin for me, thank you.
Your local friends say there's a town a bit up the road. I'll head there and I'll set your part aside until you get there.
For my part, I'll be saving up for a ship to us.
Those two say there's some kind of storm wall out there, but they say a lot of...
Besides, Captain Grace O'Malley never met a storm she couldn't navigate. I'll find a way. You can come with me. Have it your way, hero. I just hope you don't end up... Don't worry about me burning you on the loot. You did me a favour and I'm good for it.
Well, you gave it a try, at least. Your friend is no warrior, but we must be smart too. Now that I see the corrupted in the camp, I've never seen corrupted in such numbers, and I fear they will attack our camp. I am. If something happened to her, I could not bear. I was looking forward to spilling corrupted blood with you. It's true. But I can't let you have all the fun without me. But I also can't go when Urta is in danger. Damn it! If you find the source of the evil, destroy it and get the hell out.
And they shall witness the power manifest, the true future of the human race. You steal that which is mine. You assault my followers. And now you disrupt my plans. This is personal.
Let you live! Ah! I knew you had triumphed! Caesar, the corruption has even receded away from our camp! What did you find in the sea caves? Some kind of abomination? A corruption rift, and you shut the bastards down, did you? Ha! You are here a short time, and already vanquishing the corrupted! A feat fit for legend.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a victory. But yes. I have seen this before. More than one. In the past, an avatar has risen and led the corrupted in a campaign to consume all of Eternum. If you had, it is unlikely you would be here. But, make no mistake, it would be for the best. There have been some misunderstandings between...
My friend, your valor is deserving of a reward. Follow the road to town, warn them, and...
Come closer. It is time you know the whole truth. This island has always guarded the promise of paradise. Humanity cast out, deemed unworthy of such blessings. But I did not come here seeking paradise. I came for answers. Redemption after a life of weakness and suffering. And I found a truth that disproved everything I had been taught. I tasted the knowledge forbidden to us at creation, and I saw the vision of humanity's true potential. I knew then, I must correct this ancient injustice and restore the power which is rightfully ours. The heart of the mountain now beats strong with this purpose. After a century of preparation, our campaign has begun. The island's townships already fall before the might of our armies. The only thing I had not foreseen is you. You, who have stolen the gift meant for me. And now your soul will pay the price. For I will not stop until I have seized back the destiny stolen from us and brought true freedom to the world, both old and new.
Did you see my court? The wilds of Eternum have never been safe. But never seen anything like this before today. This, how should I know? Do I look like some kind of boar mind reader? Not tell you this much, however. The beasts have ruined me for the season. You mean you'd help old hapless Hal? Why, yes, you're a... Oh, gather any herbs or berries you see for yourself as well. They'll fetch a gold...
Welcome to Pridewen, traveler, the greatest kingdom on Eternum. Well, to be precise, it's a regency currently, but that will change. Have you come from the beach, then? We've had disturbing reports. Not just the self-proclaimed king squatting down. So it's true, then? God's ears. Why must every day bring such foul tidings? The worst part is that it's all happening on the eve of the most fortuitous occasion Pridewen's known in 400 years. Why, nothing less thrilling than the return of the true heir. Sir Gawain is coming home after centuries to finally claim the throne of High King Artorias. Of course, however, Knight Regent Jin Jay is officially still in charge of our fair town. As a matter of fact, she'll want to hear your account from the beach. Don't feel you have to rush, of course. Welcoming those who've just washed ashore is a Pridewen tradition. Free room and board at the Regent's Rise Inn. I just sent another newcomer from the beach that way. Shady sort. Couldn't take a word for anything, as you might imagine. Sounds like her. A sailor's tongue, all right. Probably someone you shouldn't consort with. Appearances, you know. So again, welcome to Pridewen. Check in at the inn, see the Regent when you can, and join us in celebration when the true heir returns.
Corruption will claim them all. Warning them is a futile effort. They are blind to the real danger all around them.
My new friend right here. Oh, keep that sickle for your troubles. And if you make a habit of...
Welcome to the Regent's Rise. Sleep here and wake up feeling like a king. You here to check in? Be my guest. Ooh, literally.
Now there's a familiar face. About time you caught up. Here we find ourselves in a little village pulled straight from the Middle Ages. Is it me? Or does nothing on? No doubt. For a place where everyone gets eternal life, you'd think it'd be more calm, dull even. Not saying I'd like that. One thing that is the same, though, is cold, hard coin. You have it or you don't. We're both a little light in the pocket, but I did sell that loot we collected, so there's your share. Never let it be said Grace O'Malley doesn't pay her debts. Well, you got that coin I just gave you, so I'd suggest you get to spending it. Buy yourself a new blade. Yeah, there's a trading post out there. Livelier market than I would have expected. You should check out the trading post in the storage. And then what do you say? Let's meet in the tavern.
gentry and shipwrecked men of 20. I've met souls from ancient memory, found in sagas and dusty tomes. I've seen ghosts and fiends and horrors, met knights and bold explorers, as I've wandered every corner of this island we call home. Let's go! Keep it together! Yes! Dig in! Woo! Come on now! I've met kings of earthly nations, seen the gods of all creations, tasted wine at every station, from sands to misty moors. But the partings that we weather and the memories we treasure are the souls we've lost forever on Eternum's forgotten shores.
Lively little ditty there. Kinda oversells the place, don't you think? I sure won't be calling this place home. But hey, aren't you popular? Messenger from the Night Regent herself was looking for you. Getting fancy, aren't we? She's keen to have a word with you up at the keep. Word around town says the Night Regent's just a puppet, and some minister Lochner's actually... You think that's what drew the crowds? But Barkeep says it's really just people fleeing from trouble at the outlying. Sounds like some kind of plague. People turning on their friends and neighbours, unlike those red-eyed bastards on the beach. These folks aren't possessed. Seems I didn't trust all the shite coming out of that oaf's mouth. I'd be more interested to hear what the Night Regent has to say, particularly if there's mention of...
Farmers, the knights, the miners, no word in days. We need to know what's going on out there, Lochner.
The people are simply distracted. Word has spread of the true heir's return. As acting regent, you have served Prydwen faithfully, and I'm sure this is unsettling for you. But you can set aside your concerns.
When the new king is ready to assume his duties, I will gladly stand down. But not before.
Of course. Now, I have preparations to attend to.
Ah, you must be the one from the beach. Selpain believes you to be honorable, and I trust his judgment. But I like to hear reports firsthand. We saw signs of corruption by the shore, but we believed it was isolated, and that no one had actually become corrupted. Did you see them yourself? That is not what I wanted to hear, but I see the sincerity in your eyes. You should know that we normally go to great lengths to make newcomers feel welcome in Pridewind. I'm sorry if I seem impatient just now. With all the excitements for the return of the true heir, I believe we are ignoring signs of grave threats to Pridewind. And news of corrupted adds to the list. However, the greater concern right now is the rush of disappearances. Sworn knights who failed to report in over the last several weeks. Minister Lockyer has sent scouts, but they have not returned as of yet. And now I feel they are missing as well. Still, he counsels patience. Lockyer believes the return of the royal bloodline will solve all problems. I feel strongly that we cannot afford to wait for Gawain. Oh, I'm sorry. This is poor form on my part, dropping all my troubles on your boots. I would not impose on someone who just arrived. Still, with the remaining nights spread thin, you're probably able to get me answers faster than they can. The mine is not so far away either.
That's just it. We don't know. The foreman there, Alia Musa, is a personal friend, and she usually visits once a week. But it's been a month. If you're truly willing, I would ask you to check on Foreman Musa and report back. Oh, and please inform Minister Lockner of your mission, just so he's aware.
Come, Seeker. Danger abounds, but your fortune will be grown. The lost banished, peace found. When the mountain and dale speak the tale, a warrior of wit and renown. Artorius raised them strong and brave, a true heir for his crown. For the heir, bring flowers fair, that we may build a path of blooms. May they know their people care, it is them we choose.
Ah, yes. The newcomer invited to an audience with the Night Regent. Imagine, if you had arrived a few days later, you might have been welcomed by a king. Yes, Gawain's return will restore Prydwen's glory. The Night Regent has performed well with my counsel, but she sometimes exceeds her mandate. For now. But she would do well not to concern herself with matters our new king can better adjudicate. Tell me, has she enlisted you in one of her endeavors? Well, aren't we proving our value quickly? I'm sure the king will also be grateful for those who willingly submit to his guidance. It's not my place to countermand the Night Regent's orders, but I would hate to see a prospective resident waste their time. The tavern is open, you know.
Hey, are you the one I've been hearing about? Yes, you must be. You match the description. People talk around here, you know. They say you've been quite a help, and I was like, well, why haven't they helped me? But then I realized, silly Geary, it's because you haven't asked. Yes, honey! Honey so delicious it's called devil's honey. I have a special reserve up on Hiraeth Lookout. Collect my honeycombs and I'll give you some to taste.
Love keeps you warm, but so does wool. Come to me if you ever need something stitched. I've made a fair garment for many a fine folk. Even my darling Eddie. Yes. My foolish heart can't help long for my Eddie. He told this is the first time he's missed our anniversary. I'd go to the mines myself, but his favorite turkey is roasting over. That'd be lovely. And then gently remind him that it's our anniversary today.
I'd help you settle in. We've lost men, lost equipment. I have to build strong defenses for the region. I wish that you could retrieve the miners. Such hard workers, all of them. All equipped with picks that date back to Artorias' reign. Maybe you could retrieve the heirloom picks. I'd be most appreciative.
I'm your friend. After all those years in that hole together, don't make me do this! Stay back! I won't tell you again! Forgive me.
Whoa, you! If you thought you were going to the mines? If you have loved ones in there, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, so now she sends someone. I sent dispatches informing the region of what happened, and I even said, send every night. For a while, some of the miners were holding out, fighting back with their picks against the teeth and claws of their now withered friend. At this point, it's probably a lost cause. I can't... You're brave, I'll give you that. But we're not talking about a handful of withered. We're talking... Look for that stubborn Elias Derek, and anyone else who's not fallen, and then get them and yourself out.
Look for Elias! He was trying to fight back. I'm making a run for it.
The mine's lost! Everyone is withered! I'm getting out of here!
I'd never get out of here. Thank you.
Oh, finally, a sign of hope. A brave warrior battling their way through the withered. Oh, it's beyond a relief to see you up here. Now maybe we can find a way to reclaim the mine. And for that I'm mighty grateful, sure enough. But we can't go without dealing with that infernal relic that caused this disaster. I saw it with my own eyes. An ancient tablet unearthed from its rocky tomb. I had a bad feeling about it from the start. No, I told the crew no one was to touch the damn thing. It was thrumming with some... Of course, never got a chance. Next morning, the first of the miners fell to the curse. And then the lost... Yeah, and they're guarding the tablet like it's some kind of treasure. If we don't destroy that damn thing, I fear the curse will spread beyond the mine. You're clearly capable, and I won't complain. I'd go with you, but I'm plumb exhausted. But don't forget, Sage Moira needs to see what started this. Smash the tablet and collect the fragments. You did it then? Shattered the tablet? God's blood! I'm glad I didn't send you in there to... I hate to abandon the mine, but... With the tablet gone, maybe these pirates... Haha, Musa. She's a stubborn one, all right. I'll wager she's still waiting. But you, my friend, you must make haste back to Prydwen. Tell the Night Regent what happened here. Yeah, let's hope. If anyone will know what in tarnation that thing is, it'll be Sage Moira. Let's hope it's not related to... I'll go and round up Foreman Musa and the others. Meet me back in town when this is over, and the first round are good.
Aha! There's my honey! I mean, my honeycombs. I wasn't calling you my honey. That would be absurd, but yes, this is fantastic! I'm gonna whip us up some honey cakes right away! You did me a good turn with my devil's honey. I'm thinking I might have... Seeing as how everyone is talking about battening down the hatches here to protect against the lost, I think we need to stock up on spirits. And I think I might know a spot to get our hands on some perfectly aged wine from the Besset Shore. Grab as many jars of wine as you can find there. We'll celebrate a little while we still have the time. Who knows what'll happen?
You return. Excellent. Minister Lockney said I sent you on a fool's errand. But I can see from your expression you bring dark tidings. What did Foreman Musa say? Tell me the miners are all right.
I can't tell you how disappointed I am to hear that. I have failed in my duty to protect the people of Pridewen. The warnings were there, and I allowed them to be ignored. From this moment forward, I will take every precaution to ensure the people of... We will start by discovering how this disaster at the mine began. Sure.
Such relics are better left in the earth. The ruins of Eternum hold dangerous secrets that I will need to have Sage Moira study this tablet for answers. If it can even... Excellent. Then please do me one additional favor and bring them to Sage Moira. But before you go, what of Foreman Musa? I fear to ask after my dear friend, but I received no dispatches at all. This makes no sense. I'm sorry to impose further, but after seeing Sage Moira, could you look for the minister?
The true heir sought to save us once, and now the answer they'll bring. The lost will learn, be forever turned. They'll know them as our one true king.
Oh dear, he's not with you. That can only mean... Blast that dumb cop! I told him to stay with me today. But no, he had to go to the mines and... I'm sorry too. There will never be another Eddie. Thank you for bringing me the news. Even...
Eight, 9, 10. The miner's heirloom picks are all here. All accounted for and in good condition. This will be a big aid to building our defenses. How can I thank you for this? You have my friendship, Ra's al Sadok. And my time. And an odd job if you ever have. We are always on the lookout for honest, hot. Let me give you a tip, Ra's al Sadok. No one, the Regent made me her master builder after she saw my work. Well, I've run into some supply troubles. I was expecting a shipment of stone. Nothing's turned up yet. I fear the poor souls. Oh? Well, you need to cut trees to gather wood and crush rocks to extract stone. There's a lot to teach you. Great! You brought exactly what I needed. The right type and the right amount. Were you always this resourceful? You're a good person, Rajal Sadak. You're going to do very well here on Eternum. Have you made friends here? You seem like someone back home in Syria. We always repay favors. You've helped me a lot. Words to live by, Rajal Sadak. You could be knight material. Has anyone taught you how to make a... I suppose I must do everything around here. I'm sure you have that industrial...
I've just seen Elias and learned of the tragedy at the mine. Are you the one who recovered the fragments of this... very interesting. Elias said they unearthed this tablet, but it has signs of extensive weathering. I will have to study these fragments more closely. In the meantime, you are new to Prydwen, are you not? Quite a moment to... On the precipice of Sir Gawain's return to claim the throne, you should learn the significance. King Artorius arrived on Eternum 700 years ago to discover a people scattered and divided. Promising order, he united Southern Eternum for the first time since the era of the Ancients. The king's rule was built upon the armor-clad shoulders of his sworn knights. Courageous Sir Gawain, fierce Sir Lancelot, and the loyal Sir Galahad. Their valor was tested when hordes of corrupted attacked from the north, guided by none other than the king's fallen advisor, the wizard Myrddin. In the wake of the conflict, King Artorius was gone. Fate unknown as the kingdom crumbled. Lancelot left seeking vengeance, and Galahad to create a new life. But Sir Gawain was heir to the throne. He departed, seeking only divine blessing for his rule. Prydwen was in a dire state, ravaged by war, its people demoralized. It was Minister Lochner who held the town together, safeguarding the throne for Gawain's return. But Surgeon Jay of Ebonscale Reach captured the hearts of the people. After so many dark years, she emerged as a beacon of hope and was appointed Knight Regent. Now the minister informs us he spotted Sir Gawain's sails on the horizon. And we prepare for the true heir to finally come home and claim his throne. Now perhaps you understand how momentous Gawain's return really is. And why it's so worrisome to hear this news from... Though Minister Lochner has been keeping it quiet to avoid a panic, we've had quite a few refugees, but Lochner assures me it's under control. If you have further questions, I'll...
After so many years without our true leader, it's natural to have doubts. But I assure you, the hour draws near. The bloodline of Artorius will soon sit again upon the throne. What we have endured here pales in comparison with what challenges Gawain has faced in his long journey home. But he has persevered for you! the people of Pridewood. We must ask ourselves, how will we show, nay prove, to our new king that we are as devoted to him as he is to us? When the hour arrives, I know he will find his subjects have remained true. And we will honor him as we once honored Artorius himself! And pledge our undying loyalty. Ah, our brave newcomer returns. I understand the Knight Regent dispatched. Do tell, though. I hope the situation there wasn't as dire. She said that, did she? Well, yes, I do recall. The foreman wanted us to send all our knights to help defend the mines, but with all the preparations for the return of the true heir, I was preparing to send a few knights. But then I was told that you had been... Oh, by all means, tell her I will come as soon as I finish my vital work on behalf of the true heir, which was... Tell her it won't be long. And thank...
You return, but without Minister Lochner. I assume he claimed he was too busy with his preparations. Perhaps it's just as well. As Knight Regent, it may be best if I handle matters while you are away. Foreman Musa visited and related, she says, the day after the mysterious tablet appeared. Lost pirate. These pirates could only have come from the Beseth shore to the north. There was a den of brigands there, and now this seems to be an alarming trend. And we must find the source of it. I have already dispatched Sir Payne to the north, which is my duty. Lochner will not be pleased, but perhaps he will now deign to pay me a visit. You are eager and courageous. My hope is that you and Sir Payne can deter the pirates from further incursions and discover what drives them. May fortune go with you both.
fine-looking sword, Rashal Sadak. It would almost rival the swords, and I'm not surprised. Drop by at the tavern any time you want to drink, all right? I'll tell you
good of you to join us, my valiant friend. I heard about your heroics at the mine. You definitely have the makings of a knight. For now, we are simply grateful to have your support. Not quite a full contingent here, I'm afraid. Before you do anything else, you must build yourself a campsite. It's the wise... There's a splendid spot nearby. Ah, you're back. I'm at a bit of a loss here. A few months ago, now it appears to be a war camp, with more pirates and supplies arriving by the... Indeed. It's gonna take an army to drive them out. Perhaps we should pursue a more honorable approach to them. You two stay here and defend our position. I will go forward, and when I am victorious, I will demand that they withdraw from these shores. Oh, well, yes. Good point. I'm afraid I'm not much of a strategist in a scenario like this. What do you think would be... That's a grand idea. They've been unloading cargo using the smaller rowboat. If you can destroy their rowboats and all the cargo they've dropped, that would slow them down. I'll stay and...
on, you stiff-necked fool. What possible interest would I have in spying on this pathetic little outpost you got here?
You see, that is precisely the kind of thing a spy would say, particularly when she was caught creeping around near our camp.
Tell me this then, Sir Wisdom. What exactly would I be wanting to learn? How you scratch your arse in an iron suit?
Ha! Trying to distract me with insults, eh? But it won't work.
Took your sweet time getting here. I was sizing up the pirate base until this suspicious sod nabbed me. Can you tell him I'm not a spy? Yeah, very funny.
Ah, well. If you know her, then I suppose that we could give her another chance. But I'll have my eye on you, young lady.
Better keep your eyes to yourself, unless you want them poked out.
Bravo, my bold friend! I feared, and I suppose if you're willing to vouch for Miss O'Malley, we'll get... The woman claims she snuck into the pirate's den and there are hundreds within. But, can't very well then. If she's to be believed, the source of this plague on our lands may... If you're willing to venture into the den on her word, then so be it. We'll hold this position.
Have you ever met such coordinated pirates? How will people ever find their way to Bridewin if they can't even survive this beat? I was a baby and an absolute terror. Folks here say I used to leap up my bag at a fleur-de-lis, and I spoke a little French back then. Ryan, hardly. I just want to make these pirates cry. If only they didn't have so many weapons. Oh, what a good way to turn the barrels on them. Sneak up. I'll keep watch here, and...
Well now, I do hope you straightened everything out with Sir Pain in me arse. I tried to tell that sod, not spying so much as taking a measure of the place. Heard there were pirates up here, and they've got some loot, sure enough. But they don't even seem to care about it. I guess that's what happened. I'll tell you. But if you go in, I'll be expecting some treasure and so here it is. There's a glowing altar in there, and the bastards are drawn to it like flies to it. For someone like you, maybe. Not for me. But hey, don't forget our deal.
Tickle me, sub-victims! Give me so...
You're Andy with gunpowder barrels. Had Sir Payne witnessed this, he might have even made you a squire. Oui, Sir Payne sees the spark of a knight in me. I have to train more. But you'll see, I'll become a knight soon. Then...
Well, now, look who made it in and out of the pirates' den safely. I knew you could do it. Unlike this sod. Tell me, did you find that glowing altar? See there, we make a good team. I go in first, all sneaky like, and get the lay of the land. Of course, for a partnership, it's vital all parties. Now that's a right decent friend. This'll get and Sir Payne and me arse let slip that the Knight Regent wants to hire scouts. I'd say that job.
No surprise there. Miss O'Malley gets what she wants and disappears. I do hope your courage accomplished more than padding her. I can only imagine the filth you had to wade through to reach the... Did you find the foul sorcery... Interesting. Perhaps that's why we're seeing... This revelation should be taken back to the... I must keep vigil here. Ensure these scoundrels don't attempt any further. You must go alone and go quickly. Use the spirit shrine to...
Oh, yeah. I can feel the party coming on already. We go.
I have to confess, seeing you return brings me a great deal of relief. In fact, your enterprising friend, Grace O'Malley, was here. She drives a hard bargain. Grace says she was with you up north, and the pirates were rallying to some strange altar. Is it possible it's... Exactly. She's been studying the fragments you brought back from the mine for a while. Surely she's... If so, I would ask you to work with Moira to follow up on any leads. Unfortunately... Yes, you've earned that right. I must soon deal with Minister Locknear's disrespect. I must handle this myself, though. You should seek out Moira straight away. Dealing with this...
Oh, just the person I was hoping to see. Comparing the tablet fragments to other stonework from the region, I believe I found where it came from. I know you've just returned from the north. If it's true that the pirates are indeed all lost, did you see... Well, it's hard to say for sure, but it's possible it comes from the same place. Caladan, and indeed all the ruins of Aeternum are shrouded in centuries, if not millennia, of unsolvable mysteries. Of course, and you are better suited than I am. Before you go, however, let me tell you what we do know of the ancients that once walked these lands.
Aeternum's ruins tell the tale of a magnificent civilization that once dominated the island. Its architects, the ancients, discovered or possibly created the energy we call Azos. In the millennia that followed, humanity came from countless prehistoric cultures. Sumeria, China, Egypt, and more. They were called to explore the sea, summoned by the ancients to this island. These early arrivals worshipped the ancients as gods. They toiled under the ancients' guidance, building hundreds of monuments and towers. But humanity's savage nature could not be tamed. Wars broke out, and amid the chaos, corruption first appeared. To combat this new menace, the ancients imbued a chosen few with gifts. These heroes were granted monumental powers and life eternal. The wars raged on for centuries, and the ancients blessed entire armies. But most of the human vessels degraded into mindless skeletal warriors. Those wars ended millennia ago, and the ancients disappeared. But their haunted guardians still protect the ruins, oblivious to the fact their cause has long since lost its meaning.
Now you know why most on Aeternum avoid ruins at all costs. I myself have only visited Caladan once, but if we're to find answers, that's where we'll be. You're a brave soul, but don't go too deep. There are unspeakable dangers down there. Stick to the surface. That's where our tablet came from. Go, now.
Well, if it isn't the Night Regent's new page. On an errand even now, I presume. I am curious what merits such urgent attention when Jay's duty as regent so soon draws to an end. The Night Regent should not be conducting affairs she can't reveal to her people. Wouldn't you agree? I've served as Prydwen's minister since before her birth. I should be informed. You presume much, Page. I simply wish to keep your secrets, but know this. Prydwen will be united.
She just hopped on her horse and rode off, shouting at me to find you and meet her at Purdue Farms.
Ah, then she's expecting a fight.
pitching hay and shoveling manure. It doesn't suit you, Priscilla.
Puts my mind at ease. Clear, complicated work.
And when was the keen swordplay of our most beautiful knight ever complicated?
I only raise my sword now to keep the lost at bay.
Priscilla, you're not making any sense.
I can't even say it. You wouldn't believe me anyway. We were naive to be so hopeful.
He did meet Sir Gawain. Priscilla was there, in fact, but she won't talk about it. It's infuriating.
If you're expecting to have more luck plying me for answers than the Knight Regent, think again. And truth be told, I don't owe her either. I've forsworn my oath. I'm perfectly capable of defending my land and estate. Outside of the knights I served with at Tiernan Keep were the bravest, most loyal men and women I've ever known. To think of them as foe, I believe that to be the case, though some may remain. I left one day. If you want to know what's happened at Tiernan Keep, I suggest you go and have a... I've said as much as I'm going to say. You and the Knight Reed. If you are going to venture into Tiernan Keep, I suggest you don't.
As royal ladies, we've always been protected. We led lavish lives in the Joseon court, and for a while, in Ebonscale Reach. It's the first time we're living out in the wilds, like common folk. We're trying to adapt. Yes. Once upon a time, I was even destined to be queen. My mother hasn't given up hope I will be married one day. She fears that I'll turn into a lost. Like the ones who haunt this island. A creature with no purpose. Mother grew up with tales of the virgin ghost. It's hard to shake. My mother will have your ear off with all her arguments. For now, do you think there's a way you could bring back artifacts? To prove some lost used to be married?
I've been ruined. I can't. What good are hands when your mind is occupied by the demons that. Scars. My father's mistakes wore him down till he broke. He always thought the world was. He lost himself in making glassworks. People came from all over. He had a deep relationship with glass. Knew exactly which mineral would. His works were treasures that brought hope. But now they're. Would you? I can't step foot it. Isn't easy to be second place in your father's eyes.
For centuries, the throne has been empty. Yet you served faithfully, never once questioning your duty. Now, as the heir returns to claim his rightful place, you have the honor of being the first to kneel before him. Let us recite the oath.
For the glory of Avalon, I swear my honor and allegiance to crown and bloodline of the king, for this day and until the end of eternity.
Behold, the heir of Artorias! I, King Gawain! Swear. Be strong now. I will bestow his blessing.
Isengard!
Getting into the house must not have been easy. I am grateful for your These are the last things I have of my father. At least he got to spend his life. He wrote me letters. I'll read his words, although isn't it ironic that my emotions are as fragile as his glass?
Wedding rings and love letters. And you're saying that even getting married doesn't keep you from turning into one of these creatures? A talisman to ward off evil spirits? What, maybe they'll influence Nabi, and she'll want...
You have a duty. If the king is here, why aren't you by his side?
I don't belong there.
How can you say that? Your oath is your bond. What could be more important?
My oath was to the king, not a monster. Damn it, Gawain is lost, Jay. A soulless husk. I will not serve such a thing.
Lost? But Minister Lochner says he's been preparing.
Lochner has joined his king in darkness, and so have the other knights.
How? How did this come to pass?
Are you happy now? If you've been to Tirnan Keep, I'm assuming you know the truth. Ser Gawain is lost. Thank you. I suppose. Though I fought honorably to protect Artorias and his legacy for several lifetimes. But I will not follow the heirdom. This Prydwen is Sir Gawain's right by blood. And though I've forsworn my duty to the bloodline, I must confess, I fought at Jinjae's side for centuries and never realized how strong she really is. Her resolve... There are some benefits to being new to the island, aren't there? If you fought your way into Tirnan Keep and returned with your soul intact, you are... That's... It's not what I'm going to do. I cannot. I cannot fight in this battle. Thank you for understanding. And for your support of the Night Regent.
So you've been to Tirnan Keep and saw the horrors Persilla described? I can't imagine. Gawain, Locke, yes. As Night Regent, it is my duty to defend the kingdom against all threats. Locknir may believe the kingdom is the bloodline, but I know it to be the people. And I will fight for the people of Prydwen until the last shred of my soul is forfeit. You have no such duty, but I welcome the support. First priority is ensuring Prydwen is prepared to defend itself against whatever threats emerge. Second, I just realized I sent Grace to scout the southern shore with no idea what she's walking into. You must go after her with great haste. Thank you. I will return to Prydwen. As Regent, that's where I belong, whether the city stands or falls. I will ride. She'll have to make her own choices. I must collect myself before I head north. I'll say our farewells, find Grace, and ensure she's safe. If possible, get a sense of what we're up against, and then return to...
A talisman? To protect me from evil and lower my chances? Does this mean my mother no longer believes marrying is protection against turning into the lost? And my mother will always, if she ever turned into a lost, which I hope she never does, she'd follow me around with the sole purpose of getting...
time I got some reinforcements down here. Remember that lost pirate den in the north? That's a small affair compared to this place. Our good friend Minister Lochner was here too. Those Egypts who followed him are all lost now and under his command. What about you? What? Ah, you're joking me. This true heir everyone's so excited about is actually a soul. That bastard Lochner is planning to turn all of Monarch's Bluffs to Lost. I guess, though, the scariest part is how close he is to... They're clearly making preparations here to launch an attack on Pridewind. Hordes of Lost, stockpiles of explosives. Well, we've discussed this partnership before, haven't we? You'll be facing long odds, but you're like a lucky anchor. I'd consider making a wager on you, regardless. Not a problem. I'll always tell it to you straight. I'd suggest you destroy as many explosives as you can, and take out that glowing altar too. Now, what would you have me do? Now there's an order I don't mind following. I could use a cup of mead. I'll go and tell the Night Region what's what. But my hopes go with you. It's better if these bastards...
What folly we have committed! We unleashed the most tragic magic by giving in to Fatima's whims. We made a talking mirror that berates me for my decisions every minute, every hour, every day. I had to. Her words, I broke her heart. And now I've broken her mirror. But see, I do. Fatima was the joy of my soul once. I love my querida even when we fought. Even when her cloudy gray eyes turned into a storm. You are right. She speaks through another large mirror in the cove that's filled. I'll need your help to break it. But I must get...
Surprised to see me, are you? Brushing the dirt from my armor was no easy task. But after your friend Grace told me you were here alone, my heart was conflicted. But in the end, I took an oath as the protector of the kingdom, not a single ruler. I won't forget that again. Of course, it seems I arrived too late. Hearing the ruckus and seeing the smoke, I assume you succeeded in Well, there's something to be grateful for. Even if I am a little disappointed, You see, I know where Sir Gawain and Lochner are conspiring in darkness to steal all our souls. They're in Gawain's ancestral home, Corbenic. I thought you might. It is indeed best for Prydwen that the Night Regent is safe and fortified. Make no mistake, Gawain is every bit a knight of legend, and Lochner's a diabolical snake. This will not be... Ha! Then let's get on with it, shall we? Corbenic Castle is just across the water to the west. I will go ahead and scout the castle's defenses.
How is it that you could love someone, and yet living with them can slowly destroy you? This island didn't help. But oh, Fatima...
Here we are. Home to one of King Artorias' greatest knights and his heir. It was a bastion of valor back then. I look to the ramparts and I recognize many knights. Now lost. No. But I do. This is my duty, and I am sworn to it. Your courage is unquestionable, and I've witnessed your prowess in battle. Gawain and Lochner must be defeated, whatever it takes.
My liege, it is now my honor to join you, without reservation. Raise your sword. And now, you shall be the first to experience the King's justice. My lord, I leave this wretch to you.
For the glory of Avalon. Until the end of eternity. I am sorry I arrived late to Gawain's Hall. The Lost Knights fought fiercely. I am sorry. Your courage and valor have spared Prydwen from a dreadful fate. The Knight Regent will undoubtedly want to cover your chest in of course. She has led us admirably for many decades now, and the people adore her. With Gawain exposed and defeated, however, the question of the true heir is settled. Now that is an excellent idea. I can think of no one. I will go to Prydwen to share Gawain's sorry end, and I will discuss your suggestion. You must come too.
Really? You found something that belonged to my family? What is it? Who are they? Where can I meet them? Oh, give me that. She was a prestigious this. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'm going to keep it as a reminder.
This is already more fanfare than I had hoped for.
As far as coronations go, I would say this is fairly modest.
A ceremony befitting our humble new queen.
Queen? I'm not sure I'll ever get used to hearing that.
No more stalling, my queen. People of Pridewind, honored guests. Together, we have endured great hardships. But despite it all, a steady hand has guided us through the storm. May I present to you... Queen Jinche of Brightwind.
I'm glad you made it. We waited as long as we could. I think the people of Pridewind wanted to ensure all the preparations for Gawain were put to use. But it wouldn't have felt right without you. This victory really belongs to you, truly. And Priscilla's account of your heroics... Oh, I'll take the compliment. I'll need all the confidence I can get if I'm to rule this land as a monarch. I was hoping your friend Grace would make an appearance today.